Taurus, welcome to my channel. Welcome to a new reading. I think today we're going to do a little bit of a deep dive into the subconscious with a mystery reading. And it's for the Taurus collective, Sun, Moon, Rising. It's also timeless. It's timeless, it's general. Whenever this reading finds you, there will be something here that resonates. Okay. The message. Let's see. Two major arcana, three minor arcana. 5 tarot cards from the Guardian of the Night Tarot. There you go, beautiful imagery. You feel the vibrations coming off the cards. They might speak to you in a different way to my interpretation. Of course, the interpretation of tarot is always subjective, depending on the reader. You, the listener, can always form your own opinion, especially if you know tarot cards. So, wow. 2 of Cups to start you off. You have a special person that you've known for quite a while, exchanging ideas. It's a healing connection. That means you're both benefiting with healing vibrations from each other. It is transformative. Here also the Caduceus, healing, transformation, exchanging cups of love and ideas, emotional support. So this may not be a lover's connection, but it is emotional support, understanding each other, communicating very well, both getting strength gaining strength from the relationship. Okay, that's a good start. We have the 3 of Wands. You are surveying said connection. Surveying your domain, surveying where you're standing, trying to make sense of it. Perhaps trying to plan for the future. Is there plans involved? Future plans, possibly. Trying to shift some things around in your life. You're picking up some sticks, rearranging stuff. Perhaps you're making room for the next stage of the relationship, the next phase. But you are examining it quite carefully. You are looking at it. You are validating the connection. You can see the possibilities, the potential. And it does make you feel safe and secure. But you're keeping your mind open. You're quite broad-minded. So, looking at the potential of the relationship, perhaps. And that continues with the Hanged Man. It is actually the Hanging Man. That man didn't get put up there in that tree. by anyone, but that man climbed up there and hung himself upside down by his ankles, just to get a good overview of the situation, to see things from a different perspective, perhaps from a higher perspective. So that's interesting. Trying to explore all the angles, all the possibilities. Giving it a lot of thought. 8 of Swords. Sitting tight. Building a kind of a mental fence around yourself. You're kind of protecting yourself. Perhaps it's emotional protection. Yeah, we see little owls in here. We see wisdom and knowledge swirling around in your mind. There's the moon. Some things aren't clear to you. The moon's always a bit of a hiding situation. You're hiding. They're hiding. The situation is hidden. There's a veil across the situation. No matter which way you look at it, you cannot make a definitive decision, and it's actually... Yeah, the actual moon card, I can't believe it. It's actually not necessary for you to make a decision right now. Let it be. Let it be what it is at the time. Keep yourself protected, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. You have the wisdom, you have the knowledge, you have the experience to do that. And see where it lands. The moon, we see here, is a bit of a loner. You are very much alone with your thoughts when it comes to the moon energy. You are looking in places for revelations where you where you formerly would not have dared go. You're looking in the flowing water, you're looking in your own ebb and flow, your own emotions, examining this with a very clear thinking and logical eye. So the lone wolf, very strong, independent, they're adding to the flow of emotions. Oh, I have some of my waters. I have done a lot of talking today. See, adding to the flow of emotions, to the river of emotions that you sometimes get swept away on. But you're trying to keep control, trying to keep things under control, trying to avoid conflict, trying to avoid contradictions, trying to avoid stress. Go with the flow for a while. Why not? Let's see what the oracles are saying about this. This is interesting. We have the Pilgrim. Let's get you a good overview of all the cards. Keep the overview going. You can get the vibes, you can get the colors. Let the cards speak to you. We have the Pilgrim, which is a bit of a hermit. You know, the Pilgrim, the moon, the hanging man. It's all connected. I'm trying to work something out here. Desiring transformation. You want change. You either want change in yourself, you want change in this relationship, you want change in your situation. Oh, And we need that, we leave that to the end here, this card. There's a lot to read on here. So we're looking at the Pilgrim now. Positivity, optimism, it is number 20, which boils down to a 2. Balance, equilibrium, inner freedom, it's capabilities, stability, security. You've reached the top of the mountain, you've got the knowledge as far as you can get it from the situation right now. Now you have to leave it and go with the flow. So there's lots going on within here. But that is the mystery. That is, the subconscious coming to the fore. Desiring transformation, really wanting to make changes within yourself, within the situation. You're not happy. You're not happy with the situation, otherwise you wouldn't want to transform it. Otherwise you would not want to transform it. Yeah, did I say that right? I hope so. So you're desiring transformation, you're working towards transformation. That's why you want to see things from a different perspective. You want to see what you can change and how you can change it. So we have this card here with the long line of words that we're going to have a look at. My capacity to tune into the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I am lost. So this is affirmation of yourself. So you are aware of your capacity to tune into the energy of love. Gives you the words that you need when you're ready to speak up. You have compassion when it's time to forgive. Whether that's forgiving yourself or forgiving others, does not matter. It is about forgiveness. And then the power you need when you are lost, when you have come to a bit of a stagnation, bit of a standstill, perhaps hitting a wall. You may hit a little obstacle here, blocking the road, distraction, setback. But the power you need when you are lost, you're affirming that within yourself. Because you got to dig deep, you got to go deep into the subconscious to find your power, your potential, your capacity, your ability, your talents, your skills, your capabilities, your tenacity. You are very tenacious, Taurus, very determined, very focused, to the point of stubbornness, quite often. But, everybody has their strengths and everybody has their weaknesses. It's good to know both. That is when you truly know yourself and you know your strengths and your weaknesses, and you make allowances for yourself. You tolerate, you have self-respect. You have open-mindedness. You tolerate yourself. You accept yourself for who you are. So, looks like you're going to be busy, especially emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. Going to be busy now. You're going to be busy in the near future. You are using your intuition, your insight, your instincts, your discernment. You're listening to your inner voice, your guiding light. This is about your higher self, expanding your consciousness, expanding your awareness. So, it is an ongoing situation as you go through the changes. You're desiring the transformation. You have already set things in motion here and there, and this is ongoing. So, Taurus, this is what I have for you today. Hope it's been of some comfort. It's been a pleasure reading for you, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Until then, take very good care. Bye-bye.